Hey guys, my name is Joe, and this is my mukbang. Mukbang, 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 mukbang. I don't know what you call it, but this is it. And you're watching Jamily TV. If this is the first time you've been with us, please consider hitting that subscribe button down that way. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back to join this. Thank you so much for coming back to watch some more. I forgot my own catchphrase. Dang it. Today's mukbang is from Samu'S Takeaway, which is up in Vaoala. So a couple of you guys have actually asked me, have you been to Samu'S Takeaway? And it's just this little tiny shop. I'm talking like, I don't know, maybe 10 feet by 12 feet or something like that. Really, really tiny. In Vaoala, and it's 200 meters away from Myna's. Well, I've driven by it many times, but I've never actually taken the opportunity to stop. And so today I was like, I'm going to make it happen. Their fish and chips is supposedly really awesome. So we got some fish and chips here. We also got a chicken burger, a fried chicken burger, and a fried fish burger. They also have chicken and chips and sausage and chips, but we just focused on the mains today. Oh, also oka. I don't know if you guys know this, but my auntie, she makes the best oka and palusami on the island. She couldn't make it today for us, so I got the next best thing, which is this stuff from Samu'S. Honestly, I don't even know if it's any good, but I have some confidence because so many people have said that their fish and chips is really good. And you guys remember this stuff, right? This is the stuff that was rotten like a year and a half ago, November 2018. We're gonna go for it again. We're almost finished with it, so we'll give it another shot, see if it's still good. The color is definitely off. It should not be this color, but the taste is okay. First off, I wanted to tell you guys that we are going to do, oh, here we go. I gotta admit something. So I bought some food for the kids, and they thought that I bought them sausage and chips, and so then they started eating them. And then I realized that that's how their fish and chips comes. So I got two girls who took 2 bites out of my fish and chips already. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Nice flaky fish with a little bit of sauce. Yummy, yummy. Yep. Yep. The breading is really crumbly. Very happy with it. This fish and chips was, I think, 10 tala for 4 pieces of fish and a nice healthy serving of fries. Yeah, the fish is nice and flaky. The breading is nice and crunchy. Do you hear that? Could you hear it? There you go. So, yes. Definitely happy with the fish and chips. I know we just did a mukbang, but I wanted to tell you guys when we're going to do our live YouTube, and that's going to be our next video after this one. We're posting this for the patrons tonight, so they'll get to see that tonight. And then the rest of you guys will be able to see it tomorrow, which will be Samoa Thursday. And then we're going to do the live event on Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock Samoa time, 12 p.m. Australia on Friday, 2 p.m. New Zealand on Friday, and then 9 p.m. on Thursday in Dallas. So you folks that are in America can like do your subtraction from Dallas time. Anyway, let's continue with the mukbang. So this is a chicken burger. I'm not really a fan of chicken burgers. They didn't have a beef burger. I don't know if they don't have a beef burger, but they did have one available for me. But it comes with chicken, a nice thing of lettuce, some mayonnaise and ketchup, which is probably Whoody's. You guys know how I feel about Whoody's. Meh, it's okay. Some onions and some more sauce. So they actually did pretty liberal with the sauce here. So that's kind of nice that they were kind of liberal with the sauce. So I'm going to give it a shot first without any extra mayo or ketchup, since that's the way it came. Well, that's the burger after the first bite. I really like it. I don't know how chicken burgers normally come. I don't usually eat chicken burgers because if you're gonna eat a burger, you might as well be a hamburger, right? But this one comes with the red onions, and I really like it. Nice and tasty. Their chicken and chips is boneless chicken strips. It's like 8 tala or something like that. So really fair price there. Also, I'm gonna try it with a little bit of Dijon. A little heavy on the Dijon, I think, but Yep. I ruined it. Should have just known. Samu knows better than me. That Dijon is way too heavy. Back to no Dijon. I'm going to take a drink so that I can kind of reset this Dijon stuff, the Dijon mishap. Nah. Much better without the Dijon. So what's been happening in your neck of the woods? I think I told you guys my sister's getting ready to move to Hawaii. She's selling a bunch of stuff in Texas. She seems to be doing very well for herself. She's probably made as much off of her tiny little garage sale as we did selling all of our stuff in our move here to Samoa. Lame. Man, that one hurt. For reference, it's this video right here. Samoa's in a weird place right now with coronavirus. Because of the travel restrictions, you guys are seeing our videos. Like my cousin came and visited us. Most of you know that that's recovered footage because we had a drive that got corrupted, which means damaged or whatever. It means we can't use any of the footage. And then we sent it off to New Zealand for them to fix it, and they fixed it. And man, we were so thankful because, I mean, it was almost 4 terabytes of information footage. To have that back was just such a huge blessing. For those of you that don't know, when I do a takeaway at these smaller places in Samoa, the money that we use to pay for the takeaways now is the money that is given to us from the patrons. Huge blessing to have those people in the Patreon family so they can pay for these takeaways, kind of giving back to Samoa, also providing value to you guys so you guys know where to get takeaways from. And then the restaurant reviews, like All Things Sweet right here, which has excellent food, perfect place for breakfast. Just really lovely, and Jaden is the owner there, and she's just an amazing lady, and she also makes incredible cakes. Another place I went to go review is Coffee Bean, which is right here. Andrew runs that place. Man, they've updated their menus since I filmed that restaurant review, and my goodness, is it delightful. Holy cow, we went over there maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Just awesome food. Make sure to give those 2 spots a visit when you come to Samoa, because definitely amazing places. Anyway, so those restaurant reviews, I usually ask the restaurants to pay for the food that I'm reviewing because it's to their benefit as well, right? So the patrons usually pay for our takeaway meals. Thank you, patrons, for doing that. If you'd like to join the patron team, it's here at patreon.com/JamiliTV. So a huge thank you to all of them. Back to this delicious chicken sandwich. So the chicken sandwich, let me see the receipt. So chicken and chips is 8 tala. Fish and chips, this fish and chips was 10 tala. The chicken burger was 12 tala. The fish burger was 12 tala with the fries. And then each of these okas was $3. So decent shot of oka for $3. We'll see what that tastes like in a minute. You know, for being a tiny little place, they did a really good job with this. I don't know if it was because they had so many things to fry, but it did take just a little bit longer than I expected. Maybe 25-30 minutes. I'm happy with that. It's fine. They did make 7 meals for us. 3 for me, and 1 for each of the girls. Maybe a little bit more mayo. Can't go wrong with mayo, right? Helps it slide down. I was right. Mayo was a good decision. Fries, saving for the kids, because I also got some dessert. Not the oka. Every time I bite into this fish and chips, I'm kind of surprised because of how crispy the breading is. In a good way. I really like it. Oka time. Manuia. That's pretty good. Coconut cream is nice. Got some green onions in here, some tuna, some cucumber. I don't see any tomatoes. I don't see any spice. Yeah, it does need a little bit of spice for my liking. But as far as like the quality of the tuna and the quality of the coconut cream and, you know, what we have here, that's it, pretty good. And especially when you think about 3 tala. That kind of blows my mind. It's nice and chilled. When you eat raw fish, you want it to be chilled. At least I do. Some places that you go to, it's not chilled because they say they just take it straight from the ocean, which is okay, I guess. But as for me, I want my oka and my poke to be chilled. Yeah, it's tasty. I probably only should have got one of those because I have so much other food, but I ended up getting some dessert. So I can't eat both of those. You guys know, can't is kind of a figurative word, right? I could if I wanted to. I shouldn't. So here's the fish burger. It does look a lot like the chicken burger. And it just has the same setup. Has the lettuce, the piece of lettuce with the red onions, ketchup and mayo on the bottom, and then some ketchup and mayo on top. So I'm not real sure. Maybe it's delicious. We'll see. Interesting. The breading kind of takes away from this fish. You can't really taste the fish at all, but it looks like it's awesome. It's a great bite, right? Like, the fish looks awesome. Let me try this real quick without it. I don't know. I don't know if this is like just a regular fish patty or if they cut the fish. I think they cut the fish because the breading is the exact same breading as what they use for the chicken, which I would advise against that, honestly. You can kind of switch up your breading a little bit to complement the flavors of the food that you're breading, which in this case is the fish. I think it's a perfect breading for the chicken. But maybe just a little bit too heavy for the fish, I'm not sure. Some tartar sauce on there and spice that up real quick. How many of you guys are like, oh man, that stuff's so gross. I can't believe he's doing that. I don't care. It's just a mind trick, right? Like, tartar sauce makes you think fish. And you don't eat tartar sauce with chicken. You definitely don't eat it with steak. So, makes me feel like this is definitely more fishy, even though it's just a little bit extra tartar sauce. But as you can see, the fish patty itself, it's got a lot of weight to it. And I'm happy with that. I'm surprised, but I do, again, like the onions in here, just like I did in the chicken burger. My overall number rating, if you will, for Samu'S, for taste, I would say overall 7.5, maybe 8. Although it was helped because of my tartar sauce. Just like every other place in Samoa, for my fish and chips, they gave me this little tiny thing of mayo, and then for my fish burger, they gave me a little tiny thing of ketchup, and for my chicken burger, a little tiny thing of ketchup. One little tiny thing for the fry, you know, and I mean, it is a healthy serving of fries though. And extra care is taken by, you know, a little bit of chopped green onions on there, and a little chopped green onions in the ketchup also. That was nice. In the takeaway box, which I put everything out here so you guys could see everything. And in value, I'd say about the same, 7.5 or 8. For me, I really, really enjoyed Samu'S. So if you're going up that way to Vaoala, great place to stop. But if you're in town on a quick visit or something, not like a must go. Like all things sweet, must go. Cornwall Cafe, must go. Uno Cafe, must go. E&T's Cafe, definitely hit E&T's Cafe. So now that you've seen all the regular food, let's get to the dessert. They don't have any dessert at Samu'S, so I ended up stopping at Alpha Chemist and Cafe on my way back and grabbing that. Looks delicious, huh? So this is a cheesecake, or a half a cheesecake, I guess, and a cupcake. Oh, and you break it down, it makes itself a nice little plate. Look at that. Check it out. This cupcake is like $3.50. I don't know if it's worth $3.50, but we're about to find out. They said it was a vanilla cupcake. Smells nice. That's nice and sweet. Yeah. For you Americans to understand prices here in Samoa, each 10 tala is worth $4 US, and each dollar is worth 40 cents. So when this is $3.50, now it's just rounded up to $4, and so it's actually $1.60 for this cupcake. A little less than that, but good rule of thumb. Cupcake is nice, but that's not why I went there. I went there for this cheesecake because I was hungry. I bought the cupcake too. Want another look at the cheesecake before I destroy it? Yeah. All right, here's the takeaways from this mukbang today. Oh man, look at all that crumble. Did you see all that crumble? Oh, I'm gonna show you up close next time, but in a minute. Yep. Man, they still got the best cheesecake at Alpha Chemist and Cafe. But watch this crumble. Watch this crumble. Oh, look at that crumble, huh? Look at that crumble. Yeah. Thank you guys for this cheesecake. Okay, takeaways from this mukbang. Number one, the next time we go live is right here. So you guys can see this graphic and figure out when we're going live for you guys. We will be doing this live for about an hour to give everyone a chance to kind of tune in a little bit, say hi. All of the patrons that are at that level, we'll make sure to answer all of your questions. You guys have the most access, obviously. And then Super Chat will be on, allowing for anyone to get shout outs. The last thing is that Samu takeaway, delicious fish and chips. The chicken burger is also delicious. The fish burger is just okay. I would say that the fish and chips is probably about a 9. The chicken burger is an 8, and the fish burger is about a 7. So still delicious, and hopefully for you locals, you definitely need to make it up there because it's delicious. For those of you that are visiting, if you're making a quick trip over Cross Island Road, make sure to stop there and grab some fish and chips on your way, and definitely some oka. The oka is 3 tala and it's delicious. Oh, and lastly, make sure to get yourself some cheesecake from Alpha Chemist and Cafe in Mototua. Awesome stuff. Okay, manuele aso, faso e fua fa.